Hello guys and welcome to a brand new video. Today I'm here with Lupin the Third Part 4 episode number 23 and 24 reaction. Okay, the previous episode we reacted to it was an episode where Rebecca tries to steal Lupin because he is supposed to be the person who is unchangeable, unstealable, something like that. And that's why she put her eyes on him. And yeah, so basically that was the whole case. Rob was not happy about it, but at the same time we kind of see the duality of humans in that episode, where later on Fujiko actually makes us realize that even though Rob is saying all of those things like, oh, settle down, don't need to go out and do these kind of cheap thrills, Rebecca. He's serving under Rebecca because he likes Rebecca the way she is. So if she stops doing that, she'll stop being the Rebecca that he likes. So that's like the duality of him and also Rebecca, because Rebecca wants to steal Lupin because he's unstealable. And if she's able to steal Lupin stops being unstealable, which defeats the whole purpose. And thing like that. And Fujiko also tells like this is like the same reason why Lupin should not be should never be stolen, because he'll stop being the person that Fujiko and Rebecca loves. And yeah, so basically that. And obviously Lupin is Lupin. He wouldn't be he's not the type of person who can be stolen. So Rebecca and Lupin kind of face off in the end, and Lupin takes Rebecca and gives her a lot of like the ultimate thrill, it's like police and everyone coming in, and they get out of that place with just a little money bill to cover her face, which was also, I'm pretty sure that was extremely thrilling for her. So yeah, and in the end we see Rebecca and Rob having like a little like an alcohol and outside in the middle of the road. And yeah, that's where it ends. Oh, and the whole reason why Rupan was doing all of this was because of a bet he made with Jigen, because he doesn't want to clean the room, so he stole none of the money, and at the same time he just hopped from one bank to another, and no one was able to catch them. Another thing we were able to realize is the importance of Zenigata. None of the police in the previous episode were at all like they were able to do nothing. They were just sitting ducks, which shows how much Zenigata is important, because he actually kind of goes very close to catching Lupin. Previous episode, it was child's play. I was so baffled to see the police being not able to do anything without Zenigata, and I'm like, wow, okay, yeah, that makes I have like a newfound respect for Zenigata. So anyways, let us begin. This is episode number 23. So yeah, I'll be putting the subtitles and the timer here. Sync it to whichever is your preference, and let's get started. Okay, here's the countdown. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, I'm guessing we're going to go into the Leonardo da Vinci situation after this, because we're almost at the end. The whole thing with Leonardo da Vinci is not resolved still. Oh my god, what is this? Damn, what is he doing with his... What the... Oh my god. What? He made all of this after he... Okay. Well, wow. Oh my god. Oh! That guy. Exhibition. I don't think they can... Okay, so he's announcing something. Okay. At first I was thinking like he was going to use those those machine things on top of those towers to brainwash everyone or something. Like, like redesigning the world. And I feel like, yeah, brainwashing can probably do that. Redesigning the world. Okay. World dissection, part one. Okay, well. Hmm. Everyone. Oh boy. Brilliant art. World harmony. Huh. Yeah. Damn. Oh my god. Whoa. Okay, what is this? Some kind of a sound wave that. Oh my god, everyone's. Okay, what the. Uh, um, damn. She's also. Wow. Damn, it's becoming an international matter. Wait, Nix did not fall us. Or. I don't know. Okay. Oh, this is the place where. Okay, this is weird. No, is he in his dream? I think he's in his dream, using the dream of Paris or. Oh boy, this is, yeah, this is obviously a dream. Like, this seems too fake. Like, look at this. Ah, no. So there's a lot of gun. Whoa. Yep, this is a dream. Everyone's dream. He's inside everyone's dream. First guest. Wait, so is this going to become like a contest or something? So he's picking people to be in his new perfected world or whatever. I think that's why he's saying guest. One thing. Oh my god. That's okay. Wow. Yeah, what redesigned? Damn. He wants to make everyone perfect. There you go. So what does he want? To make a world where there's everyone who's at least good at others, good at him from him, at least in one skill. Oh boy. Hmm. Okay. Yeah, this is a dream. Yep. There you go. Like I said, this is like a insider dream. Yep. He was definitely going to come. This is a dream. Yep. There you go. Yeah. Yeah. With Wataru. And that was basically, yeah, the reason why everything happened. Well, yeah. What competition? Oh, he passed. What? Oh, okay. um, I guess he's, yeah. Every person, like not only these few characters, everyone. They'll be redesigned. That means they'll not be, yeah. Ah, boy. Oh my god, he just leaves. What? Oh boy. Okay, so he's fine. Everyone else is dreaming because their competition have not ended, has not ended. Oh boy. Hmm. Like I said, it's interesting that he's bringing in people who is at least better than him in one thing. So damn. Like Lupin is good at perception. I'm guessing going for Goemon it will be swordsmanship and like Jigen probably will be gunplay. Okay. Oh my god. Damn! Grab a gun, Jigen. Grab a gun, Jigen. Come on. Oh my god. Oh god. Oh! Well, he is yeah. Damn. Yeah. Oh, come on, go on. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can. You've cut down a plane in half, so. Oh yeah, there you go. If you break those things, maybe. Okay. Oh, I feel like Vinci will be waiting here because that's in the dream. But oh, there you go. Like I said. Yeah. Wow. Crazy. Yeah, they'll also be here soon enough. No. Yeah, he wouldn't miss. Okay, is oh oh my god, his range is crazy. Like this is the thing. Like Vinci is like you could say like except painting and invention, he's a master of all trades, jack of all trades. So these things like swordsmanship, like gunplay, he won't be able to defeat masters of them. Like there you go. Goemon easily got him. Here, Fujiko will get him. There you go. Like, where, like, except painting and inventions, he's a master of all, jack of all trades, master of none. So he cannot compete with these characters who are better at him in these situations. There you go. So yeah, obviously, just arrested him. Potential. Yeah, while involving others. Oh boy. I can understand where it's coming from. He's like an inventor, like he. Oh my god. He strives for perfection, so that's why he's doing this. Oh my god. Oh wait, they're woken up. No, what's happening? Yeah. Oh wait, what did Rebecca? No, wait, she wasn't able to come out. Oh my god, I thought she would be. I forgot about her for a second completely. Oh my god. Yeah, like, oh my god. Oh boy. Villain. Oh boy. What if we defeat you now? I will see. Yeah, he's trying to destroy those. Damn, he's. So. Okay, so. Damn. Personality information. Okay, he's getting in the dreams, I'm guessing. Okay. Oh. Oh. Oh, wait, we're starting from here? Yep. We're starting from here. Yeah. Wow. Oh my god. Yeah, yo, what the? My god. So her dream is breaking, I'm guessing? Oh my god, what is this? Yeah, since her personality is being overwritten, I'm guessing it's completely breaking. It's like unable to hold a form. What is that? Oh god. Is that a ship? Oh boy. Yeah, look at DNA. Oh, these are the memories, I'm guessing. Yeah, these are the memories. Okay. Oh my god, he's just. Yeah, okay. Lupin through what? Okay, I don't know what that was written, but alright. Hmm. Like I was thinking, like I can see where he's coming from because he's an inventor. He strives for perfection and all. And like inventors and people who are in these type of things, they are a little bit obsessive about these type of things. So that's why I can see where he's coming from. But at the same time, I feel like like making everyone like him. I don't know, like, I feel like that's going to defeat creative. Oh yeah, I found what I was trying to say. That's going to completely destroy creative thinking. Like, scientists and inventors, like painters, like, not only them, any type of person who, like, makes something, the biggest thing for them is creative, like, imagination, whatever, their own personality, the way they see the world. That's important for them. So okay, is that it? Now I can understand that, him making, like, kind of testing everyone to see if they have, like, at least one thing better than the others. That I can understand. He kind of tests others. Lupin is better than in him than in perception. Like, Jigen in gunplay, Goemon in swordplay, Fujiko in, like, deceiving him and stuff like that. I can understand that they are, he's testing them, and they're better than him than in one way, and then he's like, what, okay, you are better than me in this, like, this particular thing, you come join my world. They have their own personality, they will keep their own personality, and he's inviting them in his world. I understand that goes according to his own, like his, like, they won't have to give away their personality. What about the other people? Why is he overwriting his own personality to them? This defeats creative thinking completely, which is one of the biggest things a scientist, any type of an person who are in this type of a category, scientist, artist, like, musician, anyone who creates something, this is like the biggest thing that they should not go towards, like destroying someone's creative personality, or like, their imagination, because I feel like that's what makes people different, and I feel like that's what any type of artist strives for. He's Leonardo da Vinci, one of the biggest, like, creators. So him actually overwriting his personality in everyone else who won't be worthy enough, I feel like that's like one of the things that someone of his, someone like him would never do. This seems so odd. He's destroying creative thinking. That's something I don't think Leonardo da Vinci should ever do. So that's extremely weird in a way. Like, like, there'll be like a bunch of Da Vinci's, like, moving around. What's that going to accomplish? Everyone will have the same personality. Obviously they'll make a lot of new things, I feel like, but they'll, like, hit a roadblock soon enough, because their personality is only one. Their creative thinking process will be only in one direction. A lot of other people have other personality, and their creative, like, thinking, he's taking them out and putting his own thing in them. So sooner or later, how much of a genius he is, he's going to hit a roadblock, and he'll stop, because everyone is Leonardo da Vinci, and there's no uniqueness in this world. So that's extremely weird, I feel like. And yeah, like, that's just what I'm thinking. I was trying to think, like, throughout this whole episode, when he kind of explained his plan, I was thinking there's something bothering me this whole episode. I was like, there's something wrong about this whole plan. And in the end, I was able to realize what is bothering me. This thing is bothering me, that he's actually doing this, which is something that I don't think Leonardo da Vinci should ever do. So there you go. That's one thing I feel like he's doing extremely wrong. And yeah, but anyways, like, like, other than that, him actually testing others and seeing if there's others has something better than him, I can see that, like, I can see him doing that, because he strives for perfection, and he would love to see any other person who is more perfect than him in a certain other aspect, and he would love to introduce them to his world. But snuffing out others' personality who's not worthy and putting his own personality in it, no. I don't think that's something Leonardo da Vinci should do. So there you go. All right, so this episode, we begin with Leonardo da Vinci making, like, this. He already had this prepared, this tower thing and all, and at first I thought he was going to brainwash everyone, but yeah, kind of, he did it kind of like that. By the end of it, it did end up becoming like that. But for that moment, he was actually announcing to everyone what his plans are. He's saying like this is the Leonardo da Vinci exhibition. It's as if like this whole world is his exhibition. He's picking people, like like cherry picking people and seeing which people are better than him at certain thing. And yeah, that's what he's doing. So he like announces completely, and he says that, oh, like you guys will be tested this and that, and I'm going to pick people from you guys. Okay, and he says like, I want everyone on the Italian peninsula to visit this exhibition, not just the good citizens of this country either. It includes Master Thief, rumored to be hiding within Lupin. There you go. Okay, all that stuff. So everyone's pissed off. They're like, what the hell, like we were watching our like our like sports match, like, bring that back. Well, everyone is actually like like voicing their grievances. He begins the process, and like that's why he actually announced everyone to the world. And just after doing that, he started the process, because he doesn't want any other person to come and intrude, because after listening to this, obviously the police will be alerted. They were probably going to track him down sooner or later. So that's why he was like, all right, you know what, instead of like I don't want to take that chance. So after this broadcast is ended, I'm going to start the process of actually selecting people. So everyone, like the thing starts happening, the like that thing, everyone falls unconscious, and yeah, so that's where the whole thing begins. Throughout the world, people are actually like concerned that like there's in news and everything, like they were saying like, oh, Italy has completely fallen asleep, we're trying to like take steps at that and see what's happening, all that stuff. Now, okay, so Lupin wakes up, and as soon as I saw everyone is just sitting there, like having meal and like doing their own normal stuff, I was like, yeah, this is a dream. Obviously, this is so weird. Like well, like this is such a weird setting. So obviously, this is a dream, and this probably has been done by the Dream of Italy that Wataru made. So okay, now Da Vinci, he's there. He's like luring in Lupin, and we see all the other places that are like Lupin's crew. Everyone is like waking up little by little. Jigen is like in a museum where there's like swords and guns. Goemon wakes up, Fujiko, and everyone else, Rebecca as well. So now we get to see what his plan is. He's saying like, show me an ability that you have which is greater than mine. So there you go, whatever you're best at. Now, like I said, for inventions and art, obviously Leonardo da Vinci is one of the best, but for the other stuff, he might be good at it, but he won't be the best. All of the people in Lupin's crew is at least best in something. They're master in something. Lupin is master, like he's extremely intelligent. He's really good at perception. That's like Lupin's ability, you could say. High amount of perception power. Goemon, we all know, swordsmanship. He's one of the greatest samurais. Jigen, like quick draw, gunplay. Fujiko, you can say Fujiko is good at deceiving others. Her ability is kind of similar to Lupin in a way. You could say like both uses their brains, but Fujiko deceives others while Lupin perceives what others might think. So it's kind of different, but at the same time, it's kind of same. Both uses mental power. What's his name? Zenigata. I wonder what Zenigata was. Zenigata probably was tenacity, I'm guessing. That was probably what Zenigata's, the thing that is actually very special about Zenigata. Tenacity and never giving up, that type of a thing, and like just using them to continuously chase your target and somehow get closer to them. I guess that could be considered as a talent. Next, his supernatural abilities. Obviously, he can just get the whole lay of the land, like have like a little sonar radar in his head, and uses his supernatural abilities to get Leonardo da Vinci. Rebecca, however, like I am thinking now, I really am not finding anything that she is master at. She's like a jack of all trades, master of none. which is something that Leonardo da Vinci doesn't want. So yeah, I feel I'm trying to find out, but we've met Rebecca very like in this season only, so we've not actually seen her that much. From what we have observed her, I don't find anything that she's a master at. She's she's like an adrenaline junkie. She can actually she has a good reflexes and stuff. She can just go around different places, and but I don't see anything that she's a master at. No, nothing. That's probably why she lost at that moment, because she's really good at everything, but there's nothing that she's actually a master at. So that was the biggest problem here. And there you go. So all of them they start their little contest. Lupin comes in, and Lupin at first obviously deduces the whole thing. He says oh, obviously this is a whole fake thing. This is probably done by the using the dream of Italy. You see all those people, they were not even looking at you, even though you made a whole broadcast about all that stuff. So that was one of the biggest thing that proves that this is not true. And Da Vinci is you know what, all right, you got me. At perception power, you're better than me, so you pass. You pass, and you will be chosen as the first person in my world. And Lupin is not happy about this. Lupin is you just wait, all my friends are going to come join me soon, because I know them. And he after that, I was thinking he was going to go and capture Leonardo da Vinci, but Leonardo da Vinci just goes away from that world, and Lupin wakes up in the original world. And obviously Lupin won't sit down, sit down doing nothing. He's seeing everything's happening, so he takes his car and goes out trying to find Leonardo da Vinci where he is in the real world, so he can actually stop him. So okay, that was that. Now next we get to see all the other people having the contest with Leonardo da Vinci. Now I'm pretty sure we were seeing only the main characters here. I'm pretty sure Leonardo da Vinci was actually testing each and every citizen of Italy at this moment, so it wouldn't surprise me if someone else pops up in here who is probably good at something against Leonardo da Vinci. So yeah, I was going to say something, but wait, this is happening quite old, isn't it? It's in the 90s, or is this the modern world? I was going to say maybe there'll be I don't know if that is even counted. Maybe there'll be someone who's a very a master at gaming or something, video games. He's going to play video games with Leonardo da Vinci and would win, and Vinci would be you know what, you're better at video games than me, come join my world. Something like that. But I'm thinking the time when this is happening, I'm pretty sure video game existed at this time. I'm not quite sure which time frame this is happening. Is this the 90s or I don't know. But either way, I was thinking it'd be kind of funny if a video game master comes in his world. Oh boy, something like that. That'll be quite interesting. But yeah, like I said, he was probably testing everyone at the same time and trying to find someone who's better at something than him. And first of all, Jigen, Jigen first kind of shoots his gun once and finds the gun, shoots it once to get a hand of the gun. Guns, you need to actually realize how different guns are different. It's kind of like a car, you could say, different cars. When you get when you're driving one car, you're accustomed to it, and suddenly you get to a new car and try to drive it. At the beginning, you'll be a little it'll be a little problematic. You'll find you're trying to get a hang of it, and then later on you'll be able to easily use it. So that's basically what he was doing. He shot the gun once, saw how it works, and he's like, oh, okay, I kind of got the hand of it. I can use it properly now. I can aim properly now. Goemon is fighting against Da Vinci in sword play. Obviously I think Goemon's was a katana, what he was using, yeah, while Leonardo da Vinci was using a what are those called? I don't know. What are those weapons called? Look, it's not a sword. That's not a sword. It has a curved blade. That's not a katana either. That's not rapier as well. Rapiers are different. What is that? That curved blade? There's not a talwar as well. Talwars have a bigger blade. I cannot find the actual. Anyways, that weapon, that sword type of weapon that he was using, which is quite different than like like a katana. So going on, I'm guessing he was probably also kind of getting a hang of it, trying to block and everything. And yeah, while Fujiko, he was playing like the game of poker, I'm guessing, and deceiving. That's her specialty. So at first they were making us feel as if, oh, everyone's going to lose, like Fujiko, like when Vinci kind of put on the the cast, show the card to Fujiko was like, oh my god, what is this? And they were making us like kind of building up the anticipation or whatever, suspense. And then later on they showed what happened. But while this was happening, oh, and Jigen was also like kind of chasing Leonardo da Vinci, while Rebecca was also there. So all these characters, Nyx and everyone, like they were doing their own tests. At this moment, Lupin arrives at Leonardo da Vinci's position. Vinci says that I knew you were going to come. So he doesn't do anything that nothing much. He just keeps sitting down, and he's like, yeah, he tells Lupin what he's trying to do. He's going to make a world where there is people. He's going to test people who are better than him. That at least one thing. If they pass, he's going to invite them into his world. And people who will fail, that is people who have no talent that is better than him, he's going to put his own personality in them. Like I said, I talked about this in the beginning of the discussion. This feels so wrong. Because he's an inventor, he's a creator, he must be an advocate of creative thinking. Putting his own personality in everyone else destroys that completely, which is something that I don't think a scientist or an inventor or like an artist should ever do. So this goes completely towards the other direction of what Leonardo da Vinci, what type of a thought process Leonardo da Vinci should ever have. Like this is so crazy. But either way, he tells his plan to Lupin, and then we get to see everyone kind of fighting against Leonardo da Vinci. Jigen is able to get wait a minute. He shoots Da Vinci, and just a sec, what happens here? I kind of forgot. Oh, they did not show us. Either way, he does something, and I'm guessing he defeated him. Nyx, after that, we see Nyx kind of gets the the sonar thing and starts trying to find him. Goemon gets hang of the blade, while Fujiko probably has some kind of a trick up her sleeve. We saw later on he put one of the cards in her there's like a little belt in her leg, which was probably that card that she used to cheat or deceive Da Vinci and win against him, something like that. So yeah, and then I'm a little bit mad that for Zenigata they barely showed us anything. We just see him chasing Da Vinci and then they're just arresting him. Because I really wanted to see Zenigata what type of thing he did. Like I said, I'm pretty sure Zenigata's talent here is tenacity, and that type of a thing. His unbroken whenever he takes looks at a target, his unbroken what can I say, his tenacity, his will, whatever you could say, to actually get the target, that type of a thing. I think that was for Zenigata, but we barely saw anything like that. We see him just going and capturing Da Vinci and just arresting him and he's like, I can arrest you in my sleep. Oh boy, something like that. So Nyx as well. Nyx, I was pretty sure Nyx will be able to do it quite easily because he is a superhuman in a lot of ways. So even though Da Vinci is very intelligent and he has so many things, I'm pretty sure in front of superhuman power like that, like that sonar thing and whatever, I was pretty sure that was going to come on top of his own ability to perceive and detect things and stuff like that. So yeah, Nyx was able to do it, I think. And Okay, now Vinci tells everyone about his plan. Fujiko's like what the hell? Like, you do whatever the hell you want on your own. Why are you involving us? Like, I don't care what you do on your own. You can just, like, have fun with your own creations and everything like that. But you're involving the real world. So yeah, I'm not happy about that, obviously. And okay, let me read this part a little bit. Da Vinci says, what the new world needs are people with the ability to create the unknown. People like you. And okay, so there you go. So this thing, I can understand him recruiting others, but yeah, overwriting his personality is something I don't think he as a scientist should do. But I don't know what type of things he's thinking in his brain. But Nix gets mad. Nix is like, why the hell are you involving my family in this? Give them back. And everyone, little by little wakes up. Nix also wakes up after that and sees her family just in a trance completely. None of them has been able to come back. And here's another thing that's so actually weird now that I think about it. He's also actually judging the children. Like, what does he expect from children? He's a grown-ass man who is one of the best people, best inventors. He's actually, and not only that, on the other aspects as well, sword play and whatever else, all the other talents, he's better at than everybody in some sort of way. I can understand him judging grown-ass men and women, but children, you expect a 5-year-old to win against you? Like, what? And another thing, children, they have this thing, they as they grow up and their talents are actually uncovered. How can he tell that if that one child that he put his own personality in them would not grow up to be a person in the future who is better than him, at something? Who can say, maybe there's a 5-year-old child who he put his personality in, and if he was let on his own, he would grow to be a person who is probably better at invention and painting than Leonardo da Vinci. Who could say? That could easily happen. And he's just destroying that possibility completely. This is actually bothering me so much in this episode. As Leonardo da Vinci, this is something I don't think that he should ever do. This whole, this whole section of this whole plan is such a thing that Leonardo da Vinci would actually never do. But at the same time, I can also understand one thing. This is actually not Leonardo da Vinci. This is just Leonardo da Vinci that is from everyone else's mind, how they perceive Leonardo da Vinci to be. This is not actually Leonardo da Vinci. This is someone who has been made by the dream of Italy. And from everyone's perception of Leonardo da Vinci, some people think something about Leonardo da Vinci. They kind of gathered them together to make a personality and put it in a clone. So that's what they did. I can understand that. This is obviously not Leonardo da Vinci. Leonardo da Vinci would never do something like this. But at the same time, still, him doing something like this is so odd. Yeah, now that I'm thinking about it, he's even doing this to the children. He's completely snuffing the possibility of some child somewhere in the future who could be better than him. He's snuffing that possibility completely and putting his own personality in them. What? No. Obviously. Okay, this is really bothering me now. I feel like oh boy. Now Lupin is again, Lupin says the same thing, good for you, we're trying to dissect the construction of the world itself. But okay, his thing got kind of interrupted, his conversation, because Rebecca came in. But I was pretty sure he was going to say something but do it on your own. Why are you involving everyone else? The same thing that Fujiko told him. But Rebecca comes in and Lupin is like, oh no. And here's when I understood. I was like, oh my god, yeah, I forgot about Rebecca completely. We did not see Rebecca. What happened to her? So she failed. So yeah, she has come here, and we see a little flashback as to what happened. Vinci gets the ring, from her, and she freaks out, and he's like, oh, you're not worthy enough. He'll, well, okay, are you at the end of the rope? You have failed completely. There you go. And she falls down, and her personality has been completely taken out. So there you go. So Rebecca will have Vinci's personality after this. And Rupan is like, oh my god, like just takes out a cigarette, starts smoking, and Vinci is giving his own speech. And he's like, you know what? I cannot, like, let, like, a normal lady get involved in this. And so that's why I'm going to stop you. And he decides to, like, oh, Vinci says, like, oh, can you steal someone's personality? Lupin says that there's nothing that I cannot steal. I love the fact that this kind of is reminds me of the line that he says at the beginning. Like, there's a wait, what does he say at the beginning? There's a okay, let me read. Great artists and thieves are similar. They both know how to steal your soul. Rupan 3. Which this completely reminds me of that, because that's basically what he's saying. Like, like, as a thief, he can probably steal someone's soul or personality, and that's the challenge that he's taking. And Leonardo da Vinci is an artist, so this is basically a contest as to who is going to be able to be successful. Will Vinci be able to steal Rebecca's soul or his personality, or will Rupan will be able to do it? So kind of like that, I guess. And he decides, obviously, like, the rational thing to do here, go towards the machine that's doing all of this, get inside the like, the dream thing, and like, save Rebecca in her dream. So, and I love the fact that Vinci is so confident. He's like, let him go, and he cannot do anything. So Rupan gets in the machine, and we begin inside the dream. We begin the whole thing with Rebecca in the chapel, like in the wedding, like, venue, that section. And Rupan, like, is there. He's over there now, and he realizes what's happening. And the first thing he does is, like, tell Rebecca to run away from here. But yeah, it's too late. The whole thing comes crumbling down because Rebecca's personality is being overwritten and stuff. And we can see, like, the memories and everything as DNA helix, kind of, like, outside, coming out of, like, a little fortified, like, moving thing, castle kind of thing. And so, and inside the castle, or whatever that is, like, Rebecca is there, like, with chains and everything, and her personality is just, like, sealed over there or something. And Ruben has to go over there, and he's kind of coming in contact with those bubble things, which contains Rebecca's every memory. And he's kind of getting to see them little by little, while Da Vinci is just painting. Da Vinci is just painting, and he's just having fun on his own. And yeah, so in the end, we see a little call card left by Lupin. I'm guessing I wasn't able to read what it, like, was written, because it was probably written, like, in a different language. But I'm pretty sure what was written there was something like, I'm going to steal your soul, or something like that, personality. I'm here to steal your personality, or I'm here to steal your soul, Rebecca, something like that. I'm pretty sure that was written. But yeah, all right, that was episode number 23. Let us begin episode number 24. So yeah, I'll be putting the subtitles and the timer here. Sync it to whichever is your preference, and let's get started. Okay, here's the countdown. 3, 2, 1, go. All right, here we go. Okay, who is this? Wait, what? Oh yeah, that's what he did. So his personality is going to, okay. The original Lupin is here, and Vinci is here as well, but the Lupin's persona is inside here, and he will try to get her back. Damn. And this is Vinci's persona, I'm guessing. Okay. Okay, let's see. World dissection part 2. Oh, the Mona Lisa, obviously. Hmm. Oh my god! Yo, that was creepy! Hey, what the? Okay. Just. Wow, that was funny. Mona Lisa's not happy about this, you know? Wow, this is kind of cool. He's inside the picture or whatever. Uh, oh, there she is. Oh boy, he can make changes. Oh, okay, this is kind of interesting. Hey, there's water in there now. Oh no, that's the sky. No, that's water. Okay, never mind. He put gravity inside now. Nope. Oh my god. Wow. Oh no. Oh my god. Wow. Wow. Okay. What can he do here? Like, you know, like unless and until Da Vinci stops painting. Oh. Oh. Move. Yeah. Oh my god. Hmm. Damn, he's not reaching. However, how much he walks? Oh, that's an oasis, obviously. Oh. Ah! Oh, he's almost. Oh, never mind. I was going to say he was almost there. Just random paint. Ha! Hmm. Oh boy. Yeah, probably. Oh, maybe because of a fire or something, the smoke? Oh boy, she doesn't even. Yeah, all her memories are coming out, you know, like it's like completely. Ah, there you go. Okay. What? It's not done. What? Damn, what is some like demon lord's lair or something? What is this? Oh, he's here. There's still something missing, like he's saying. One memory. What? What memory? Oh my god. Oh, this is like the first time that they. You remember that part? The first episode? Yeah, the first episode. Yeah. Oh. Oh, that okay. Oh wow, okay. Oh, that was that calling card, that card that she used. Yeah, okay. So this was bothering Da Vinci. Ability to create. Yeah, this is her own world inside her head, so. Oh, here we go. Well, Da Vinci. His whole castle become like a little rock. Okay, there you go. All the memories are coming back. Okay, there you go. Ooh. Yeah, she can do anything. Mm. Hmm. Okay. All right. Wait. Something. I feel like something odd happened over there. No, no, no. She's back. Okay, there you go. What is happening with him? Oh, there's something wrong with the whole thing with the smoke and everything. Oh, they're here. Wait, wait. What did he do? Oh yeah, that's true. Oh yeah, yeah. I didn't realize that. True, true. Like just like how Vinci was doing, going in everyone's dream at the same time. Yeah, he's a clone, you know. Exactly. Oh, interesting. That's what he was trying to do. Okay. Yeah, that's true. Nah, he's fine with being a thief. Where's Nyx? Zenigata? What the? I'm just an imitation. I never. If I, no, he. What is he saying? Like Leonardo da Vinci is world famous. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. There you go. Okay. Wait. This is the 24th episode. What's going to happen after this? Like, it seemed like the last villain of this. Not a villain, but like a antagonist. The person in the end who we're going to defeat. But this is the 24th episode. What? Why? Probably left. Oh, I was thinking, where's Zenigata and Nyx? Hey, stop! All right. What is happening? Yeah. Yo, run. There's still something odd about this. I don't know what, but it's really bothering me. What? I don't know what, but there's still something bothering me about this. Oh my god. Hmm. Yeah. About Da Vinci, the Lupin, Lupin. What? Okay. Lupin. Wait a minute. That's Lupin's. Oh yeah, she doesn't properly remember it. Oh my god. Wait, didn't she say that she did not submit it? Nope. Oh boy. Well, there you go. Wait, this seems like the end. What's happening? Isn't there two more episodes left? Oh, it's gone. It comes like the wind, goes like the wind, you know. Okay. Yeah, true. Wait, what the? She just grabbed a random cat. What's happening? Isn't this the 24th episode? There's two more left. Or am I mistaken? Is this 24 episodes? I don't think so. Jenny got this. Trying to find Lupin again. Oh! Who's that? And there you go. There was Fujiko there for a moment. Ah, Lupin. Wow. That was cool. Lupin's the only one who doesn't have a hat. Wow. Goodbye, Italy, with all my love, Lupin 3. Wait, this really is the end. What? What about 25? I'll need to check out if this actually has two more episodes after this. You know what? I have to say one thing. The impact felt so, like, in the end, the impact was so less, I feel like. Like, the way it ended, I was expecting a little more impact, but it just ended in a very normal way, I feel like I don't know what I was expecting, you know, but still I was not expecting this, like at least a little bit more. It was interesting, the whole concept was very interesting, but I feel like the execution in the end was a little bit lacking, you know, like I don't know what I expected, but I felt something else. I felt like I expected something else, a little bit more. Like everything up until the previous episode was perfect, I feel like. But this episode, I feel like there should be at least a little bit more. There's something missing about this. That is it. Wait. I need to check. I need to check. What is this? I thought there was two more episodes left. Like, okay, you know what? Lupin 3 part 4. All right, let's see. Is it 24 or 26? Oh, it's 24. Wait, so just a second. Wait, so it was my mistake then. I thought it was 26 episodes. Oh, so these were the final episodes. Excuse me, of the season. Okay. Oh, okay. So there you go. Okay, I was mistaken. That means, yeah, it was my mistake. Alright, so like I said, I feel like this episode was lacking a little bit impact in the end, because I don't know what I was thinking that there was probably a part of me which my misunderstanding as well in play here, because I thought there was 26 episode. I was actually expecting this to continue up to up to episode 26. So I was thinking like, okay, this is episode 24, we're having part 2 here, maybe there'll be a part 3 and part 4 after that, and we'll come to a conclusion. Like, that was my mindset, and I feel like that was also part of why I felt this was a little bit lacking, because I was expecting a little bit more after this. So suddenly seeing this end in this episode, I'm like, okay, so all right. But other than that, I still feel there was a little bit less impact. The whole thing with Da Vinci was very interesting, what he was trying to do. Like I said, even though I said that he, his main goal of actually snuffing out other people's personality and putting his personality in them completely goes against the something that an inventor or a creator should do. We kind of understand here why he was trying to do that, because he was actually trying to, when he was going to die, he knew that, so he was trying to put his personality in others so that he could continue from there. But putting changing everyone's personality into his personality, I feel like that was a bit too overboard. He could have just done that for 1 or 2 people, like every person. Why? I don't understand that. That was what was actually bothering me in the previous episode. Him being an inventor, a creator, an artist, taking out creative thinking from other people's thing. And not only that, children as well. Children have infinite possibilities. Like, he's taking away their personalities as well. Obviously, a child cannot win against Leonardo da Vinci. A 5-year-old child versus Leonardo da Vinci. What do you expect? So there you go. Like, that is another thing. So yeah, but we understand, we get what he was trying to do, but I feel like changing everyone's personality was a bit too overboard. Like, he could have just selected 1 or 2 person and changed their personality into his or something like that. I don't know, but either way, okay, so we begin with Lupin getting into, now we understand here what he actually did. He put his own persona into Rebecca's mind, and then he came out and sat down beside Leonardo da Vinci. And this part was really interesting. I really like this part, where this whole very interesting section of Lupin getting I love the fact the portion where he gets into the world, into Rebecca's world in the castle, and there was a Mona Lisa in front of him, and that was a little bit creepy, I have to say. I was not expecting Mona Lisa suddenly staring at him, and he started tickling Mona Lisa, and I'm like, wow, this is funny. and oh wait, this is another thing. I feel like I've actually heard this is something completely off topic, but I feel like there's a secret about Mona Lisa's laugh or something. You know what, let me check. Mona Lisa laugh. I think there's a thing where people say that her laugh, her smile, is actually changing day by day or something like that. This is like a urban legend or something, some kind of a thing. You know what? Let me check. Okay, I cannot find it. But let me know if you guys. I'm pretty sure some of you might know, but I think there's a little rumor where they say it seems as if Mona Lisa's smile is actually changing day by day. If you kind of look at it, and there's a scientific reason for that as well. People say something about the perspective or whatever you look at it or something like that. But there's a little kind of a urban legend type of thing, oh, Mona Lisa's smile is actually changing day by day or something like that. But anyways, that is completely off topic. I just remembered that suddenly, because here we saw Mona Lisa actually giggling. Oh boy. And I love how Lupin jumps into it, Mona Lisa just moves, Mona Lisa's like, nope. I'm not having this. Oh boy. And Rupan, like, goes into the picture behind it, behind her, and starts running towards the place where Rebecca is. Now, like I said, I really enjoyed this part where, like, Vinci starts kind of painting the different pictures and, like, kind of putting obstacles in Lupin's path. Like, first what he does is, like, completely just clears out the land and makes it like water. Lupin's fall in the water. There's like different sections where there's one part where he completely erases Rebecca. Lupin just falls on his face. There's that iceberg portion, and then the desert portion, that oasis part, and then there was that clockwork gear, like, factory type of part. There was like the painting part where there's a lot of colors just floating around, and it was kind of like interesting to see all of that. While on the outside, Lupin is talking with Da Vinci, and Da Vinci asks him, "Why do you seek treasure?" Lupin says, "Because I'm Lupin." And he asks, "Why do you, like, seek, like, like in pursuit of art?" And he's like, "Because I'm like Leonardo da Vinci." And the smoke was kind of getting to him. We see that, and his, like, his body in itself was not okay at that moment. He was going to die. That's why he was putting his personality in others. And in the end, the Vinci in Rebecca's mind gives Lupin like an opportunity to say the final goodbye to Rebecca, and which was something that I have to say was the main cause for his fall. Because as soon as Lupin got Rebecca, he started his plan, and he know what he was going to do. So first of all, he meets Rebecca just sitting there. Now there's one thing I actually realized at this point. I realized that those bubbles with the memories in them were actually going to the castle and making the castle. So basically all the memories were being made to make that castle was taken away. So the castle was made of memories, so that's why her memories was missing at that moment. So that's what I understood later on. So Lupin at first calls out Rebecca. Rebecca is not understanding who he is. She's like, "Who are you?" Lupin is like, "You know what, let's get out of here." And he takes her, starts climbing the tower. And Da Vinci is like, like, "Oh, it's almost done, you cannot do anything, Lupin." But then he says, like, "Wait, there's something missing from this castle." One memory was missing, which was the ring. That's why Da Vinci was like, "Okay, there's something missing in this like this picture," and he wasn't able to actually figure it out. So he panicked. He quickly, like, decides to go on top of that tower thing, and he confronts Lupin, and he's like, I would like to say that this is perfect, but there's still something missing. I don't know what it is. What have you stolen, Lupin? And Lupin shows the ring, that ring which has all the memories of Rebecca inside it. And that was the only thing that was missing from the castle. So he puts the ring on Rebecca. No, at first he jumps down. And, that kind of recreates the scene of the first episode where Rebecca and Lupin jumped. And he takes out the ring and puts it on her finger, and there you go. That one memory was all that was needed to start like a chain effect, and she started remembering everything, and all the memories comes out of the castle, and since it's in her head, she imagines it, and it starts like, like that the world feels like, the color fills the world again. The castle gets destroyed, and yeah, Da Vinci has lost. So in the final section, we are inside Rebecca's, like, like a little room, I think, and Da Vinci is there, and here Lupin says that there you go, like, you have lost, Da Vinci. And he says, like, I was able to steal, like, steal Rebecca's soul, or her, like, like her heart. So he says, like, you'll be fine here, Rebecca. And there's one part I don't understand here. He shoots himself. In Rebecca's eyes, Lupin falls and Da Vinci also falls. Like, the blue eye was Lupin, the red eye was Da Vinci. And I don't understand this part. What I guess happened here was she actually lost her memories here, I'm guessing. What happened in her dream world, because in the end she asks Lupin, were you the one who saved me? I think that's why she asked that question. So all that stuff that happened here, he probably forgot. I think that's what they were trying to actually imply in that last scene, where we saw both of them fall down, and Rebecca's eyes in her mind, it was being reflected. So yeah, she probably lost her memories of that portion. I think so. So anyways, Rebecca woke up, and Da Vinci is like, Lupin is like, Da Vinci, you've lost. I was able to steal Rebecca's heart. And Da Vinci is like, the toll is taking in him, and he's like kind of like sweating and everything, and he's like, I've taken too many people's persona in me. And he gets up and he's like, yeah, like, you just saved the Rebecca. What's that going to do? Like, there's a lot of other people. Now, here's one thing that I actually didn't, I forgot about, and I should have realized, is that what Da Vinci was doing was going inside everyone's head in their dreams and trying to test them and putting his own personality in them. He was doing that all at the same time, but we as audiences were only being shown the main characters. That was happening off screen. The same thing would also happen here as well when Lupin did the same thing as well. I wasn't able to actually figure that out. I should have caught it at the beginning, but I wasn't able to, because again, we were only showing Rebecca's portion. Lupin was also going into other people's dreams as well, because that thing is universal. Not universal, but at least for the people in Italy, it was going in everyone's brains. So not only in Rebecca's dream he was in, but everyone else's brain, he was also at everyone else's brain as well at the same time. I feel like Da Vinci also probably missed this. He also didn't expect this, just like I was not expecting, and in the end it made sense. Just like how Da Vinci was going inside everyone's brain, Lupin also did the same thing, and Da Vinci thought he also only went in Rebecca's brain. So if he knew that he was going inside everyone else's brain, I feel like he would have stopped Lupin, because he knew something wrong would happen after that. So there you go. Everyone comes in, and he tells Da Vinci that, yeah, I went inside everyone's dream in the Italian peninsula, and yeah, everyone's back now. He probably did something make them reach their consciousness or whatever. And yeah, and Da Vinci has lost. Is his bleeding and everything, and he tells us the reason why he was actually trying to put his memories and his personality in everyone else, because he would die. He knew someone else would to carry it over. But like I said again, like every person, that means no, obviously not. He could have just done it for one or two person, not every other person. That completely defeats the purpose of creative thinking. But either way, that was his plan, and that was what he was trying to do. And now another thing, obviously, Lupin says that your immense intellect and everything was not able to be handled by the clone. That's why it's failing, something like that. And there's also another thing that I think I've heard as well, like cloning technology is not that what can I say, not that flawless. I think, like, I've heard that like cloning technology, like there's been a lot of clones made, but those clones, like, there's either something wrong with them, in their body. They either die very soon or something like that. They have very less amount of lifespan. So cloning technology is not still, in this modern technology, it's still not completely flawless. There's still a lot of things, like, if you make a clone of yourself, the clone would probably be able to survive up until maximum like 2 or 3 years or something like that. I think so. I think I've heard. I think like the maximum years that a clone was able to survive was like 14 or 15 years or something like that. I don't remember. Something like that I've heard, but it's very less. So that's the reason why, here I feel like Da Vinci's clone also was not able to handle it, because this is a clone. And this was happening, I'm pretty sure, a long time ago. It's not the modern world. It's not 2022 here. That's what's happening here. It's probably a lot earlier as well. So I'm pretty sure cloning technology was not that good at that time, even more. And now the amount of time, years that a clone might be able to survive, this time that this is happening here, is probably, it's a lot lesser than that. So because of that as well, Da Vinci falls down. And I love how he says, like, you guys, you could have been so much more, instead of being thieves. But I'm like, you know what, nah, Lupin is better like this. Not only Lupin, but everyone else. Oh boy. So there you go, Da Vinci falls, and he's like, I'm just an imitation. And Lupin is like, no, you won't get go away from people's memories. Like, even if you die here, people will remember you, because that's how he was he existed here. He was brought in here from people's memories. So he's immortal in everyone's else's minds. No one would forget him. I don't think anywhere in the future people will probably forget Leonardo da Vinci. People might forget famous people who are who are very, what can I say, become famous for a small amount of time. They might forget them, but Leonardo da Vinci, people like him, who are world famous, never, people will never forget these people, never ever. Even thousands of centuries later, if the earth exists, I doubt they'll forget Leonardo da Vinci. He's truly immortal in people's minds and everyone, because he was able to reach that level of perfection. I feel like everyone knows Leonardo da Vinci. Everyone, even a little kid knows who this person is. So that's how immortal he is in every people's minds. So yeah. Now, okay, now after that we see Fujiko just leaves. Zenigata Nyx comes in. Zenigata starts shooting at Lupin, and Lupin just runs away, while Nyx goes towards Da Vinci to see where he is, and Rebecca is just sitting there because she has a lot of things still left to tell Lupin. And yeah, the whole chase starts. Zenigata chasing them and them just running away. Typical Lupin and Zenigata. And Nyx finds out Da Vinci has died. And there was the news, everyone's been saying someone called Leonardo da Vinci has proclaimed to enter into people's dreams. People are speculating that's actually Lupin in disguise, blah blah blah, all that stuff. And now Rebecca's trying to find out where Lupin is, and because the gun is still with her, so she's just standing on that place where she was at the beginning of the episode of the season with the gun, and Lupin comes in, and Lupin's like, I've forgotten something, my gun, and he takes it. He was going to leave when Rebecca is like, okay, wait a minute, what did he say here? She brings up the marriage registration form, and she's like, I said that I did not submit it, but that doesn't mean I have not gotten rid of it. It's still with me. And she says where is that? She's like, if you can take it, come take it from me. Lupin is like, okay, you know what, I'm not going to fall for that. And she tries to leave again, but here Rebecca says okay, you know what, Lupin, go if you want to, but at least let me keep your name, Mrs. Lupin. And at first Lupin was like, I was also thinking Lupin was going to reject it, because like I said, Lupin's main thing is he cannot be stolen. And if Rebecca keeps his name, you could say a part of Lupin has been stolen by Rebecca, if you think of it in that way. So I was actually thinking he was going to deny, and he denied at the beginning, but then what Rebecca said here was something that he wasn't able to go against. Where is that part? Rebecca says that, okay, no matter how far away you are, all you have to do is hear the name Mrs. Lupin, and you'll know it's me. It'll be our secret code. Okay, the thing that she says after this, I think, wait a minute, I want you to see it, watch me grow into a good woman. And he's like, no, you're already a great woman. She says no, I need to grow up and become, and this line, I feel like this line sealed the deal. She says, and become someone you can't stop yourself from stealing. So there you go. I have to say, this is a well-crafted line, because Lupin is someone whose main thing is stealing other people's stuff, stealing things. So as soon as she hits him with this line that, and become someone you can't stop yourself from stealing, Lupin is a thief, I feel like Lupin was what can I say, had to change his mind after this, because he's a person whose inner instinct is trying to steal something which is extremely precious. And as soon as Rebecca says that, yeah, I will become someone who you will not be able to stop yourself from stealing, as soon as she says that, I feel like this completely seals the deal, and Lupin is like, you've got me there you go. She got him just by wordplay, I have to say. And just by saying that one line, I feel like Lupin was forced to admit, he was like, all right, you know what, keep my name, and that's, I guess that's one way she was able to win against Lupin in words. As soon as she brings up oh, I'll be someone who you will be you won't be able to stop stealing. She gets him because he's a thief, you know, like it's his instinct to steal something. So there you go. And she says like, all right, it's a deal, and she tears the whole thing off, throws it away, and when she looks behind her, Lupin is gone. And she goes on her way. Rob is there. Rob is like, it's going to get, like, you know, very quiet here. Obviously Lupin and the crew is going back. So, and Rebecca's like, I have a lot of things to do after this. I'll have to introduce the whole world to Mrs. Lupin, you know. I have to, like, you know, actually like, you know, like, what do you call it, like, actually live up to the name that I took. I don't know where she got that random cat from. Just a random cat was just moving around. She just gets it. Oh my god. There's a power cut here. Oh lord, I'll have to end this quickly. It's wow. My power supply is doing it. Okay, I'll end it quickly. So yeah, she gets a random cat and she's like, yeah, I'll have to introduce myself as Miss Lupin. And we see in the station, like, Zenigata's trying to find Lupin where he is. And you know, like, Lupin is just going into the crowd, disappearing, typical Lupin. And in the end, okay, I'll have to end this. In the end, we see them, you know, in the train station, and then just the train comes in. That was a nice little thing. Just ends. And there you go. That was it. Fantastic. I loved it. Like I said, that I feel like the ending episode, this episode, kind of lacks a little bit of impact. I still feel that, you know, like, the whole thing with Da Vinci was interesting, but I feel like there was something that was missing. It was just ended in a very normal way. But you know what? It's fine. You know, I enjoyed my whole journey with this thing. And yeah, it was fun. So there you go. I'll end it here. I'll probably give a little review. I wanted to give a little review, but I'll have to end it here because the power went out. I'll end it here. I'll give my little review in the beginning of the 5th season. You know, I'll give a little review. If you want to know my little review of this season, I'll give it in that video next week. So yeah, I'm ending it here. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to press like button, subscribe. If you're new to the channel or you haven't subscribed, comment down below, and I'll be back with next week with 2 more episodes of Lupin the Third. It'll be season 5, and I'll also give a little review of this. See you guys next week. Until then, goodbye and have a nice day.